Hello there, and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. I want to thank you so much for clicking on today's video. This is where we left off in our last video. We did a remake of our barbecue area and also added some interest into the side bed. Now, over the past week, we've had torrential downpour in my area. I live in New York, and we had in a couple of hours about 7 inches of rain. And I just wanted to show you guys what 7 inches of rain does to the plants in my backyard area. As you can see, we have abundance of water, and I'm just making sure, that I'm not letting my plants sit in too much standing water. So we're just gonna, spend a little time checking on all of the plants here on the backyard, and then we're gonna get started with doing some major yard work. So I just wanted to update you guys in case this is the first time that you stopped by and you're not aware of the scope of my landscape. So I live in a very mature neighborhood. I have trees, evergreen trees, as you can see, are they're humongous. I don't even know how many feet, 50, 60, 70, 80 feet. They're basically about probably close to 50 years old, these trees, and they give off so much privacy and shade to my backyard. But when you have trees of this size in your landscape, and especially because they're evergreens, they drop so many cast off needles like throughout the season. So it's something that I constantly have to battle with. So today I'm taking a little time to just be able to clean the beds on the left hand side and also flanking the back fence. We're just going to be going in and we're going to be blowing and raking and just really cleaning this area. So I hope that you guys are in for some motivational content out here in the backyard, because that's what I'm giving today. So as I said, my area has been getting so much rain over, actually I want to say the whole summer that we've had so far, actually spring as well. It's been very odd this year. My landscape has gotten a lot of water, but the grass is horrible this year. I just have to say it's probably because I didn't fertilize it in the fall nor in the spring. So I do see a big difference. So I'm going to have to be doing a major renovation this fall just to be able to, give it the nutrition that it needs, especially fertilizing and then doing different types of treatments on the lawn as well. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know how the weather is going in your area. I know throughout the country there's certain areas that is not getting much rain and also going through a major heat wave. So I'm curious to see how it is doing in your area. So I am really trying to stay on top of my neighbor's ivy peeking over the top of the fence. So we're just taking a little time to just shear it back. I'm trying not to cut on their side, but I'm just trying to make sure, that it doesn't come over on my side of the fence. So now that we have the fence taken care of, we're just going to be bagging up all of the pine straw that we were able to blow off of the beds. And this stuff weighs so much, so we're just putting it in these black bags, but don't worry, I am dropping it off at the organic yard, so it's all being recycled. It's just a lot easier for me to be able to handle it if I put it in the black bags.
You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak just my mind. Oh, baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, oh,
So over the past month, I've been trying to add in a lot more greenery plants in the side bed area. So I want to say maybe 2 or 3 videos back, I added in all of this greenery here, and I'm just going in and I am trimming off the spent blooms, and I think that it's going to flush back out again. So I definitely will keep you guys posted and give you updates. But the color on these plants were absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna link the video for you in case you haven't watched it. You can just, take a look at it. I go into detail with the specs on the plants, the layout, and you also see me planting it. So I'm so happy that I was able to just tackle a lot of the yard work that we needed to desperately do. So the rest of the video, I just wanted to just look back at everything that we've been doing over the season, starting with spring. Just a couple of my favorite videos of yard cleanup. So I hope that you guys enjoy. Hello there and welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Daphne. I just want to thank you so much for clicking on this video today and spending a little time with me. I'm just starting out this early morning. I'm just bringing out, I have yogurt and some strawberries and blueberries, and we're just going to sit out here and we're going to just enjoy the beautiful weather. I'm going to get started with checking some work emails, and then during my free time I'm just going to be starting on a little project out here in the backyard. So I hope that you guys enjoy. So as I'm sitting here, I realize I need to get to work. So we're going to be working on this little side bed here. We're just going to clean it up, freshen it up. I'm going to cut the grass. I'm going to cut off the old foliage on the hydrangea. And then I found 2 leftover bags of mulch. So we're just going to lay that down as well. And we're just going to freshen up the space. Before we get started, I just wanted to clean off the tools that I'm going to be using. I just have like a vinegar water solution with a little dish soap in it to just clean off each of the tools before I get started, and also in between if I'm going to be trimming on any other type of plant. I try to make sure I clean whatever I'm using, so in case it's like diseased, I'm not spreading it between plants. Now, because my hydrangea grows on old wood, I'm not going to be trimming because it's too early in the season. It hasn't budded up so that I can see where the blooms are going to be. But what I can do is I can cut off all of the old foliage that I did not do during the fall. So we're just going to do that today. And we're also just going to clean up any leaves that are down And also I'm trimming right now the Dusty Miller. For some reason, like I looked deep into the roots of the plant and it's still green, but it really died back. Now I know that I had cut it in the fall time down, but it's never looked like this in early spring before. So I'm gonna keep a watch at it, and hopefully it does come back. If not, this is our second or third season with having these Dusty Miller, so it won't be, you know, too bad if I have to just pull it out and re-put some other border plants there. But we're gonna just be hopeful for the next couple of weeks to see if it flushes back out. I just want to thank you so much. If this is your first time by, I want to introduce myself. My name is Daphne. I'm so happy that you clicked on my video today and that you're going to be spending some time with me. I hope that you've been enjoying the video so far. I hope that you find it relaxing and entertaining. I do put out videos twice per week on Wednesday and Friday. So I hope that you, if you're not already subscribed, that you'll subscribe and come back for my next video. I tried to do a video recap at the end of each video, so there'll be timestamps below so you can skip around and watch, you know, certain parts that you want to watch, or if you want to skip to the recap and see all the projects that we've done so far on this channel, you're welcome to do so.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby.
So guys, the entire time that I'm walking over here, I am praying that nothing jumps out at me as I pull this bag of mulch out.
Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stay.
So I thought I had 2 full bags, but I only had 1 and a little bit of a second bag. So we're just putting a very light layer of mulch down, and then we'll top it off later once we get our bulk mulch. But I just wanted to just freshen off this bed so that we can see something completed in the backyard.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're chilling when the rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, 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 oh,
Hello there, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. I just want to introduce myself. My name is Daphne. I'm so happy that you clicked on this video today and you're going to spend a little time with me. There was a break in the weather this week, so we headed outside to start on our backyard cleanup. So I hope that you guys enjoy. I am starting out just giving you an overview of how my yard is looking, and we're going to jump right in and get started. So if you remember from last month, I had mentioned that I wanted to cut back all of this dusty miller. So today is the day. We're just going to get out the lobbers and we're just going to trim it back so that it can flush out with some new growth during the spring. So each morning and whatever evening hours I'm able to go outside, because the weather has been pretty, mild, about in the 50s. I've been taking advantage of every single moment. And this night, morning, as I should say, I got up early and I cut back this fountain grass, which is out of control, and I didn't get around to cutting it this past fall. So I also just wanted to take the opportunity to just give this planter, which is on the patio, just a nice little refresh. I'm using the same gray slate color stain that I did the pergola. I'm just adding on a new fresh coat. Previously I had added this brown color. This is actually a concrete planter. It's huge and heavy, so with just adding one coat, it just makes it look so beautiful. And what I'm using is a semi transparent bare patio stain, and I think I did about 2 coats. I let it dry in between, and this is me just coming back doing the second coat. And once it dried, it looks so pretty, and it's just blending in with all of the other gray accents that I'm adding throughout the backyard area. And this is how it turned out. It looks so nice and rich. And since I have the stain out, now I'm going to head to the back bench. I'm just going to give it a nice quick clean, and then we're going to give it, I think, 2 coats of that same color stain to just be able to unify all of the stain colors in the yard. So if you are new here, just wanted to mention I am going to be doing a complete recap of all the projects that we've done so far, from building a DIY pergola to bar updates to barbecue area updates. So there will be a timestamp in the description of when that recap is, but it's at the end of this video. I was so happy that I was able to continue on with staining because this bench absolutely needed it, and I really like the finish that this stain was able to give to this bench. Now that we have the bench looking amazing, we're just going to head back up to this side bed near the house where we cut out the Dusty Miller. So we're going to tackle that beast of a grass that we have there. We're going to be taking it out and possibly dividing it, and we're going to put a small portion of it back into this bed. And it's gonna look amazing. We have that hydrangea, which I love, in front of it, and also a daylily. And when that hydrangea starts to bloom, it takes over this bed, and then the grass competes with it. So I just wanted to just give the hydrangea enough space and also be able to enjoy the grass. But boy, I had no idea how much of a struggle it was going to be to get this grass out. So I'm just going to let you guys enjoy the footage. That grass gave us a run for our money, so I had to go get the pickaxe to be able to separate it because we could not get it out without that. And look how humongous that grass was. I wound up just keeping about an eighth of the size of the grass, and I'm just going to replant it here in this location, but a little more towards the left so that we give the hydrangea a little more space because it really gets pretty big throughout the summer, and I just didn't want it to be so crammed as it usually is. So I think that this would be the perfect spot. And I just wanted to give you guys this view. It did rain this day, so we weren't able to do anything outside, but I was able to get this footage. I think that is so peaceful. Hello everyone, today is the first day of spring and it is absolutely beautiful. It's about 51 degrees, around 5 o'clock in the evening. We're going to get started with planting up these planters. I shared these in my last video. I got them on Amazon, all three of them for $68. Amazing deal, and we're just going to take advantage of this beautiful weather and get started with doing some spring planting. So we are going to, because this is a large planter and I don't want to waste too much of the soil in the bottom of it, we're going to take some of the soil that we already have used in the planter box from last year, and we're going to fill the bottom of this planter, and then we're going to pot up a sedum in the larger, a sedum in the smaller, and a peony in the medium size. So I'm gonna go get all of the items for us to get started, and then we'll get to planting. So I just wanted to introduce myself in case this is the first time that you stopped by today. My name is Daphne. I want to welcome you to my channel, and I also want to welcome all of my loyal subscribers back. I really do appreciate each and every time that you guys stop by and spend some time with me. It's greatly appreciated. And today we are having a beautiful start of spring video, so I hope that you guys enjoy. Oh, also, if you haven't watched my last video where I did a beautiful tablescape on the first day of spring, on this last Wednesday I released it. I'm going to have it linked in the cards and also in the description.
Some kind of butterfly, baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire.
Okay, so now that we have it topped up to about an inch below, going to add in some plantain into the soil. It's about a handful, and we'll just mix it up. Two handfuls. since this is a really big container. And okay, so these are what we are going to be planting up. This is the long field garden. I picked this up at Costco. It's 5 sedums in here, and these are 3 peonies. So they both say that they can be planted outside, that they're cold tolerant. So we're just gonna get them started. And I decided to put the sedum, which is a Munstead dark red sedum here, which looks absolutely beautiful in this planter. So there should be 3 plants in here. Okay, so this looks pretty healthy. So we're just going to put it here in the center. And it says planting depth 1 inch. So for now, we're just going to put the 1 sedum in here until it gets started, and then we'll flank other annuals around the border. So there are 3 plants in here. I feel really good about getting started with adding these tubers into the planters so that they'll be ready for when we start adding our annuals. So we have so much that we need to do. I think that we are going to now switch over to concentrating on this side bed, and we're just going to pull out all of the weeds, and I think we're going to clean up this edge and just rake everything up, We're gonna move off this table, give it a nice clean, and then just add it back. We're not gonna be adding in any mulch yet because honestly, I'm not sure what mulch I'm gonna be using on this side. If you guys remember from last year, I did pick up a bunch of rubber mulch and I've sort of just had it here on the side of the house. I'm still contemplating if I'm going to use it in this area or not. And I'm going to show you why I'm contemplating, because over here, I'm sure you guys remember, we did this side area where we put the seating in this section right here. If you can see, I have a million of these acorns mixed in with the rubber mulch, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to blow it off or not. We're going to just have to do a little experiment here soon to see if I'm able to blow it off. If I am, that's great. I'll put the black mulch on the other side as well. But if I'm not, I'm definitely not putting down more black mulch, or at least not right now. And just so you guys get a better look, this tree is huge and it drops all of the acorns. I'm going to step back so that you can get a better view at how large the tree is. Okay, so I'm stepped back further, so we're just going to pan all the way up so you can see how high this tree is. It goes pretty much, I think it's the tallest tree. Actually, no, it's the second tallest tree because this one is taller in my backyard, and it's basically the tree to the left that's dropping everything and making such a mess. So I'm gonna go get my tools and we're gonna get started. So I decided midway of cleaning up this bed that I'm going to actually keep all of this debris and I'm just going to add it to the bottom layer of all of my new planters. I'm so glad I'm starting to doing the edging today because it's so early in the season. The earth is so soft, so I'm just able to just breeze through doing the edging. This tree right here needs to be limbed up. If you can see, it's way too low to the ground. I'm going to limb it up to about that point right there, which is significantly higher. really glad that I'm limbing up this tree, because if you can see, I really could not even fit underneath the limbs on this side to be able to finish the edging. So we have a pretty good start for this side bed over here. We have a nice clean line, and it'll only get more defined once we start mowing and once the grass weeks up. But I'm happy with the progress that we were able to do today, and I hope that you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you back here next time. And here's the project recap. Remember, the playlist is linked in the description in case you want to check out any of these videos. Until the next time, have a blessed day.